15 years ago, 75% of Americans believed a college education was very important.
However, today, only 35% share that same feeling. Chapman News reporter Nico Schwegler has the latest on this massive drop. Nico?
Thanks, Sophia and Kira. What used to be the gold standard of post-high school plans is now facing more questions than ever. With rising costs, different options, and a growing counterculture, more Americans are asking the question, is a college education really worth it in 2025?
It's just that, your dollar doesn't go as far as it used to.
There's several things that I had interest in that I never really pursued, but ultimately in college I ended up going for CIS, then music, then I dropped out and went to flight school.
Oliver Catron and Luke Linares knew they wanted to be pilots. Catron went down the increasingly popular route to community college, while Linares dropped out of Fullerton College to pursue his dreams.
My grades weren't really good enough for like a traditional four-year college, so I decided to go to Zachary. I got a 2-year degree in commercial flight, and I got a 4-year degree in aviation management. It's a little bit strange because as a pilot, realistically, you get a degree to kind of tick that box.
Catron's not alone in that tick-the-box sentiment. According to Gallup, nearly every subgroup has placed less importance on a college education. This includes groups like women, people of color, and Democrats who have historically placed greater value on higher education. Kira? Sophia?
Very interesting, Nico. Now, what are some reasons people are shifting away from that prestigious 4-year degree?
Well, Sophia, nearly half of Americans, 46% to be exact, still view college as fairly important, but the necessity of it is no longer as pertinent. Here's a look at why Linares believes that's the case.
Elementary, middle, high school, college, right? And it's just a big tree. It's just you climb the totem pole. I feel like there should be more branches after high school. There should be more normalized branches. There's tons of other options. There's certifications, there's trade schools, there's independent, fields of study, and then there's college. There's starting a business, there's being an entrepreneur. There's so many different things you can do.
And Nico, what role does the cost of higher education play in all this?
Great question, Kira. According to usnews.com, tuition and fees at both public and private universities are up more than 40% over the last 2 decades, and that's adjusted for inflation. This rising cost, along with the alternative paths Linares mentioned earlier, has made many question what their viable path is after high school. For Chapman News, I'm Nico Schwegler.